Stacy. Okay, so I wanted to give y'all a much needed update on what actually happened, what actually resulted from all the ovarian pain that I was having. Wow, y'all, it was crazy. Okay, so sorry, I'm just noticing how dusty this bookshelf is. Okay, so here's what happened. I told y'all I was having a lot of ovarian pains, and like, I don't know if I told you I was having like back pains, but I called my doctor and she was like, you need to come in like right away. And I was like, okay. So I came in. I think this was it Wednesday or Thursday? I think it was Thursday, yeah. And they did an ultrasound, a transvaginal one, and they did a regular one. And I went back into the doctor's office for her to like look at the scans or look at the ultrasounds and everything. And first thing she said when she walked in is, girl, I am so glad that you came in today. And I was thinking, oh, yay, maybe I'm pregnant. But I was like, oh, really? Good. And I was like, wait, why? And she was like, because your ovaries are huge. And I was like, I didn't know what that meant. I was just kind of like, what? Is that normal or what? Is that a good thing? And I was like, what do you mean, you know? So she starts explaining to me, and she's like, you have, okay, this is hard to remember. Okay. Ovarian Hypersensitivity Syndrome. Okay, so basically, and this is crazy too, that they shorten it by calling it OHSS. So I'll just say that, so it's so much easier. They said normally people who get OHSS is people that do in vitro, and for them it's typically a good sign because it means that they responded well to the IVF and they're probably pregnant. But it's extremely, extremely rare, and can be very, very dangerous for someone who's having that just by taking Clomid. And she was like, is this the first time you've ever taken Clomid? And I was like, yeah. She was like, and what dose are you on? And I was like, I'm on 50 milligrams. It was the lowest dose. And she was like, well, the good news is you responded like crazy to the medicine, you know, like, no, I didn't respond like in a good way, but it's good because I responded, if that makes sense. However, she also told me it could be possible that I could be pregnant with multiples. I was like, oh my God, what is going on here? So, yeah, she told me she wanted to admit me to the hospital so they could monitor my ovaries and give me pain, just like pain control, you know, with medicine and stuff. And I was just like, oh my God, not again. Like, I've never been admitted to the hospital unless like I'm having surgery until December. Well, I wasn't even admitted, but I had to go for, you know, the flu and then walking pneumonia and then dehydration. And so I just got over all that. And now she's wanting to put me in the hospital. And I'm like, ah. So I was like, no, that's okay. I'll just deal with it on my own, you know, blah, blah, blah. I come back in on Monday to get my progesterone taken. And she's like, okay, well, she's like, if I get your blood work back and it's, you know, and your estrogen's super high, then I'm going to call you and have you admitted. And I was like, okay. Well, I live like 30 to 40 minutes away from the hospital, so that's a long drive. And plus my husband was going to be at work. Nobody would be home to take me back to the hospital. But when I was walking to check out, all of a sudden I just started feeling really, really weak and dizzy, pretty much like I did when I was dehydrated. So I walked back to her and I told her how I was feeling, and she was like, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and admit you just to be on the safe side. And at that time, I was kind of glad because I just wanted some pain control and to get rid of this like feeling and everything. So I ended up being in the hospital, and then on Valentine's Day, because I stayed the night, Joseph came in. He actually had to work a 14-hour shift and didn't get off till 6 a.m. Bless his heart. He brought me a dozen roses and some candy and a card, and he's just so sweet. I adore him. And he actually took a nap on, my mouth was so dry, sorry y'all. He took a nap. I had like this huge suite. I think the floor used to be a birthing suite. But yeah, the doctor, they finally, you know, sent me home that day and sent me home with some pain medicine, which I have taken today, and I think that's why my mouth is so dry. Yeah, so basically, I am in a lot of pain, but I'm okay, like right now. Like I take Percocet. I think it's a low dose, like 5 milligrams. I don't know. I've never taken that before. And then ibuprofen 800 milligrams. So I alternate those two. As long as I've taken my Percocet, I can still feel the pain in my ovaries, but it's not like excruciating or whatever. But so it's okay. I'm going back to work tomorrow. I'll be so ready to go back to work. Because it's not like I'm doing anything strenuous. I'm just talking on the phone. So yeah, basically I will go also on Thursday and for her to check my ovaries again and see if they've shrunk or whatever. And then I will take a pregnancy test. I'm not supposed to start for like 3 more weeks. So probably take a pregnancy test in a couple weeks or some, maybe, I don't know, something like that. But yeah, I wanted to share my story with my ovarian hypersensitivity disorder because that is just nuts. There's nothing you can do to like control it. If it's going to happen, it's going to happen. I mean, I had no idea, but I did know something, this just does not feel right. Because at first when I called the doctor, she was like, oh, I think that means you're ovulating. You're just having ovulation pains. And I was like, okay. But then when it kept getting worse, and was accompanied by back pain, and then when I got to the doctor, my stomach started hurting right in the middle, and the pain was almost just like radiating from side to the other side. It was like, it was crazy, y'all. But yeah, hopefully that'll go away soon, and so I won't be doing any more Clomid or anything like that. We will just be trying on our own. So we don't want that to happen again. But if anybody is wondering, because I know a lot of y'all are on my Facebook page, I did delete my Facebook page just because it's something that I wanted to do. I just felt like, other than YouTube, I kind of just want to be a little more private. I don't know. It's just something that I wanted to do, and I did that a couple days ago, I think, maybe yesterday, early yesterday, and it feels very liberating. So yeah, I don't have that, but I do have my YouTube. You can still send me messages through YouTube and I will get them. And yeah, I hope y'all are having a great Sunday, and I will talk to y'all soon. If y'all have any thing to add or anything you want to let me know, or stories, please, I love it when y'all leave them below. And I'll talk to y'all soon. Love y'all. Bye.